Hello, chat. How's it going? Hello, Comp, Rage, Kupo, Boomy, 640. Hello, Kruluna. Hello, Kupo. Happy. Hello, Flanering. Wait, stream again? Yeah. I stopped streaming to go work on some videos while after I had to have lunch and then to work on some videos and wait for the anniversary event, which is starting in under an hour now. But I actually had some stuff come up, so I wasn't able to work on the videos as much as I wanted to, unfortunately, but still got a little bit done at least. Hello, Regal. How's it going? But we have the anniversary event. I have to be here. I got to be here. We can't miss it. We've got to be here. Lord Windlord, no. I don't call myself a Windlord. But hello. Linda's skill max. Let me see. Let's do that. And then, what are we up to now? It's weird because I've played the game already. My bad, Wind God. Still farming Lucy HL for the monitorer. Basically doing that on the side while working. I see. Hello, Ty. How's it going? Let's see. Do some of these. Curious to how it wraps up. Yeah, me too. Me too, me too. I'm also curious. There's a couple things that's gonna happen. I think, but we'll have to see. I think we get a tease on the grant on Octavia. I think so. What Anni event are we talking about? So that's PS the Astrals. Anniversary events are released in 3 parts, and today the final part comes out. So PS the Astrals. So yeah, pretty excited for that. Yeah, it's a special event that gives much more rewards than usual, and then it is split into 3 parts, and it usually has really big lore implications too. Solo's finally done. How many attempts? Congratulations. I think I can do water and wind at the moment. I think I can do water and wind. Took a break because you were getting frustrated too much. Yeah. Which solo would be far 0? I kept forgetting to 000 early and not having the cancel up for post 20. Man, I've not heard this track in a while. I like it. Hello, PPU. Hope leeching of Heart Lucilius isn't that big of a deal. Heart Lucilius, yeah, you can leech that. Pretty much, leeching only really becomes something, maybe a cause for concern once the raids become like 6 people. But even then, some raids are completely fine. Leeching like up to here is like completely fine. And then like from here, it's like, it's usually fine. Like this tier is usually fine. But what I would do for this tier is like, oh, not the world. World is completely fine. These 3 maybe look for lower HP ones. Because if it's lower HP, they're probably just giving out free clears. And then like this tier onwards, I would say there's not much point in just leeching. Some of these tiers below, you might have a reason to leech, but I think there's not much point to leech because all the good stuff is in the blue chest. Hello, Okina. So I tested a dark grid with Lancer Origin. Let me see. Lancer Origin, Dark Mastery. You have a gay Bolg? Pretty good. Looks pretty good. They'll be giving out freebies, so I yanked it. Oh yeah, fair. Do I still have to do Exa Lucy 0 or Hexa? Monitor can take its time. Do I have to do it? I mean, it will improve pieces in your grid, yeah. Hello, Don. How's it going? Hello, Sin. Can this setup be viable in Magna? You might struggle a little bit more on the damage triggers, or you might struggle a bit more on the survivability. If you are okay just potting, or if you are okay doing a slight amount of manual, it's probably fine. Very likely. And slash or just opening the raid as well, because, you know, I'm weird and I like solo FAing everything. Can you show me Mugen and Augustia solo FA? Yeah, I can. Hey, may I ask what makes 000 so good? I can stone it, but still don't know why it's good. I would not recommend stoning anything when you don't understand the worth. Firstly, number one, but I can help you understand its worth. But my advice is also going to be, don't stone it, especially not right now because we have roulette free pulls. So yeah, either way, the conclusion is going to be that for now. But to explain why it's good, it's because it's used in a couple different scenarios. Sometimes the first call is used. So if I go 000, 000 is one of the really rare summons. Actually, it's the only summon, I think, that has 2 different call effects. it has, let me just resize this window. It has this call here, and it has this call here. The main thing it does is that when you call it the first time, MC gains instant charge and CA reactivate one time. This can be useful for a little bit of burst damage at the start of the fight, but most of the time where you see this summon is in high difficulty raids. And it's because high difficulty raids might ask your team to do 5 charge attacks. And since you only have 4 characters, the way to get 5 charge attacks is to either have another character with charge attack reactivate, or you can bring a summon like this, which gives MC charge attack reactivate. So it's a way to solve a raids mechanic. And then additionally, in high difficulty raids, once you use this call, it switches over to this one. And then this one makes it so you can cancel any omen. And omen is a type of special attack in these high difficulty raids. In high difficulty raids, how it works is that the boss gives you a condition, whether that's something like 5 charge attacks, like I just mentioned, or it's going to be some other condition that you might not be able to solve. This makes it so you can solve any omen's condition, but only on the first time you call it, like on this call. So you can also use this to fill a gap that your team might not be able to solve otherwise. So in my opinion, 000 is mainly a summon for high difficulty teams that is not necessary all the time, but it is a nice comfy thing to have depending on what team you're running. You feel like 000 is not as useful for newer players? Compared to other providences, mainly Vesusian Bubs, I can see that argument, yes. But either way, right now, do not stone anything. Do I think Hrisvelga is a good investment in Magna? I'm not familiar enough with Magna Hrisvelga. I've only ever played Hrisvelga with Primal. DY, have you done a video on how to farm Omega Rebirth? I'm struggling with farming Yigi Sword. There's not really much to do to tell there. It's really just have a team that can get blue chest as quickly as possible and try to get some green chest levels with whatever team you're running. So Yigi should be debuffs, I think. So running characters like Army, the free Saint that you get, would be good. What's up with the smiling faces lately? Hello, Mola Mola. The smiling face is just something I put in my titles on Twitch. So I've put it in my YouTube as well. There's not much reason to it, really. When I first started streaming, I put it in the title because I always found the Twitch smile very funny. Twitch do the smile. Just regular ass smile. Colons, bracket. The Twitch one is really, I find it really funny. You can see it on screen there. So, yeah. So I put it in my title. No, that's pretty much the law. Hey DY, which Zodiac should I get? I have a video on my YouTube. So check out the YouTube. Check out the YouTube, but ultimately don't choose anything right now. I explain why in the video. It's I think it's my latest video at the moment. If people are looking for grids, GBF Guide has grids and team builds for every major raid in the game. We at Advanced Grids also do that too. So Advanced Grids on the wiki. So GBF Guide also has some Advanced Grids on the wiki. Or you can just search the raid. Let's say, I don't know, you want to do Siathorn, right? Siete raid. You go to the raid, and then on the raid page, there's always a grids page. And then you can see the grids here. And then this will give you a wide range of teams that are used. And then you can use it to construct your own team. You get the idea, right? You can also reach this by going to the advanced grids page, clicking on Magna or Primal, depending on what you want to look for. And then there's a cool little widget here where you get to click. So it's like if we want Siete, you can click Siete. Right there, same setups. Self-promoting. Yeah, what of it? Should we just delete advanced grids chat? I always thought it was kind of a passive-aggressive smile. It honestly is, but that's what I found funny about it. That's what I found funny about it. I don't know. Maybe it's not as acceptable in YouTube culture. Maybe I don't know. I might just take it out of the title. You're right. It might be seen as passive-aggressive. I guess it's sort of my trademark title in Twitch. But maybe the same thing doesn't translate as well. The smile offends you in that title. Good. I'm not toxic. Next. Hello, thank you for the guide. It's been really helpful. Just started out the game. I have a question to ask. If it's not too much, is it better to get a packed person like Gabriel to start out my water? What are you getting them from, Sona? You said, hey, could I get Gabriel? Gabriel is good, by the way. I wouldn't get Gabriel because of the packed weapon, by the way. I would get Gabriel because Gabriel herself is a strong character. But yeah, where are you getting Gabriel from? Because depending on where you're getting it from, I will suggest something else instead. Yo, DY from Twitch knows DY from Collab. Can you delete the magnet page? Yeah, I'll start deleting the magnet pages. We are going to have summer banners during free pulls, yes. Or do I need to go ahead and Annie take account? We will have summer banners during free pulls. I would wait for those just to see if you get lucky. The tickets. There's a couple tickets. Can you be specific? It's the 300th birthday step up. So this one here. Sona. I just want to make doubly sure. Yes. Okay. So on this one, you've pulled 300 times, and you want to choose your last target, right? Nap time. Oh, there's 30 minutes. There's no time for naps. So you're on 300, and it's time to choose the thing, right? I'll wait for a confirmation before going on. Yep, but I did not know. I did not get any good waters. Okay. My suggestion right now is to not choose. You've done a good thing pulling up to now. Now it's best to wait. And the reason to wait is because we have free pulls. Free pulls are going to cover Flash Gala, where Gabriel is. And on those free pulls, you might get Gabriel, which means you can pick someone else instead. Like you might be able to pick Dragon instead, or somebody else. So I recommend holding the Spark. Yeah, wait until free pulls is done. Does that make sense? All right, let's see. But I want to pull now. You've already pulled 300 times. The selector. The Spark is a selector. So since it's a selector, just try to wait on that one. Let me know if anything I said didn't make sense. Wait, I'm gaining bar with Erish and Elo. Yeah. Gabriel could be right up. It's unlikely, but regardless, you can still pull Gabriel. Actually, she might be. Yeah, she might be. You're right. But regardless, you should wait. Yeah, if you didn't get Gabriel after Flash Gala, you can get Gabriel straight after Flash Gala. If you didn't get what's it called? If you did get Gabriel, you might want someone like Paler instead, in which case you sort of have to push a decision to the end of the month as well. Oh, it's till the 1st of April. Thank you so much. I'll wait till then. Yes, good idea. What is Spark Banner? Okay, so in Granblue, what a Spark is... Okay, so let me just explain very simply. A Spark is when you do 300 pulls on a banner. And when you are sparking a character, it means that you are doing 300 pulls on a banner to get one of the things that is sparkable. So right now, these characters are sparkable. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, nobody sparks on 3% banners. This is a 3% banner. If you go to the draw rates, it will say 3% SSR rate. And that's because in Granblue, we have 6% Gala banners. So the SSR rates are doubled. So people spark on 6% Gala banners for new characters that release or things like that. So that's what Spark refers to. Sparking is putting 300 rolls on a banner to get a guaranteed character at the end. Hey DY, I have a question about the Renown points. Like, what should I spend them on? I was planning to use it to unlock row 4 Renown pendants, right? So just to make sure we're talking about the same thing, this one? Yeah, using it to get like warrior creeds or mage creeds or distinctions, that's perfectly valid. There are some monthly items here that I would recommend you to get. I have a shop guide on my YouTube that I recommend checking out. The shop guide is more towards like mid to late game players, but there are still some things there that I would recommend that you get. It'll be mainly the moons, right? For Renown pendants, there's these, I think they might have added rings, but moons. There's like a bronze, a silver, and a gold moon. Definitely get those every month. But in Renown pendants, other than that, yeah, try to get the, oh wait, there's the Eternity Send now too. Sorry, yeah, I guess that's important. But try to get things like silver shards and using them to get your class mats like these. That's the best place to use them, yeah. I guess I picked this. Wow. That doesn't reset, right, chat? It's like a one-time thing. Hello, Nomad. Augustia here. Someone was curious about Augustia. So Augustia, I do with a charge attack team. This is my full auto. Let's see. What's gonna happen to new players if they straight up skip story up to chapter 100? You get all the rewards that you do, that you would normally get from 1 to 100. You get a summary on what happens in between, so you're not completely out of the loop as well. Characters won't have XP, so how to beat stages. Nah, it's fine. You can skip, it's okay. With other things like 12 XP, and even without 12 XP, you'll be fine. It's... People vastly overestimate how much XP you get during story, basically. It's okay. You don't need to do the story to get experience on your characters. Spark is your max pity in the game. It's the same as Ulma, except pity is 300. It sucks, but it's a lot of free pulls. Yes, and the other thing is, Granblue, you just get a lot more pull currency compared to other games. Like, as free-to-play player, last year you got about 1,600 pulls. And that's not including roulette or free pulls. So just from crystals and draw tickets, you got 1,600 pulls. So that's 5 sparks. So more than 5 sparks. You got more than 5 sparks, and that is not including roulette. So yeah. As free-to-play, if you don't YOLO pull, you can get like 7, 8 sparks a year. Going through the story ATM, I find it funny how Scarlet Knight still doesn't have a playable version, bro, and Violet Knight. Yeah. The earlier you do your monthly flawed... Oh, I did forget the flawed prism. Yes, do the flawed prism. That's good advice there. Early on, you might not have the materials to swap though, but yeah. EY, do you buy the premium pass? I do, but that's because it gives me things I want. Premium pass is pretty much for people who want to play the game more. Like the gameplay part of the game more. I think for many people it's not necessary or worth it. I got the new Skyfarer one that's similar to 300 and it goes away on 18th of March. To be honest, I'm skipping Dark and Light, and in that ticket there's no good water, and I have a good Earth and Fire. The new Skyfarer. The new Skyfarer step up special. It'll be Volfred's banner. Do you already have Dragon? Dragon meaning, sorry, Payla. P-A-Y-I-L-A. That's something you can consider. It's just a Legend Gala, right? It was Volfred's banner, I'm pretty sure. You're thinking Naru Raphael? Yeah, Naru here that you already have. Should I already be buying rusted weapons, or is it more of a thing I focus on later? I don't know how much Renown pendants you have. I personally think no. I think you'd be better off buying the silver relic shards or the other things that I mentioned earlier. Things like class distinctions that you need for class unlocks, because rusted weapons aren't too bad to farm. You do need a lot of them, but they're not that bad to farm. The things that I mentioned are sort of annoying to farm. Yeah, early game you'll be gated by class unlock materials, so I would suggest saving Renown pendants for those distinctions or the warrior or mage creeds, depending on what you need. If you are ever overflowing on pendants, then maybe that's when you spend it on like the silver relic shards or something, because those are monthly resets. Actually, can you wait like 30 minutes? I mean, once again, the advice here is going to be wait, because it's a Legend Gala. We get free pulls on... Actually, no, it goes away March 18th, right? So you do have to choose now. Yeah, never mind. You do have to choose on this one. But like as Minchino said, as Minchino says, Lisha, this character here, is getting a style change in like 20 minutes. So that might be really good and we just don't know yet. But since I don't know what you have, I'm just going to tick some characters that I think are good. Okay? And you can choose between them. I think something like that. I'm not familiar with these two as like new players, because I haven't actually used them that much. And I don't think I would recommend these. So honestly, I think these ones sort of do their thing. Out of these, I would say probably the top 3 picks are these. Or like this. With Percy is probably the strongest. Yule's okay. Yule's fine too. Something like that. I'm just thinking about how good these characters... It's mainly that Yule sort of gets stronger over the course of the fight. And I think at the start, you just want people who are good from turn 1. And these guys are good on turn 1. Turn 1 and like the first however many turns. Yule is a character that gets better the more turns you take. Whereas these guys are good at the start and then they sort of fall off relatively, right? But by this point, the raid should be dead. Hello, can I see your current grid for this light team? Sure. Oh, you're on YouTube. So I can't link this. But there you go, right there. Take a screenshot. Style change like Yingvi, yes. Katana stones for Kengo. Yeah, you can do that too. The deal for new players is kind of good because of the barrier and 100%. Yeah, maybe for deal's fine too, honestly. I was thinking for deal might be annoying because of the HP drain that she gets. I sort of hesitated on for deal. I think for deal's fine too. Like, to be fair, like any of those characters are fine, right? Even ones that are less good, it's more that it depends on what you're missing and what sort of characters you're interested in. Percy grinds everywhere I go, I see his face. Yeah, Percy is the face of fire. I have the fire and the earth one and the other wind one. So Nara is the one. Thank you so much. Okay, there we go. Yeah, if you have Naru and the other wind one, Volfrid, probably, then yeah, just put them in the same team. You'll be doing fine, honestly. If you have another sword character in wind, like any sword character, just put them in as your last character. And that makes Volfrid even stronger. I don't recommend Ray. Yeah. Is that Sagacity Key? It is, the blue one. You don't have the white-haired girl. Oh, Silver? That's extra damage. You don't need her. Silver just does a little nuke at the end of the turn. It's just a tiny bit of extra damage. You don't need it. Do note that for this FA you have to turn off Nehan 3. See how my Nehan doesn't have S3 on? That is important. So when you try to emulate this, yeah, make sure of that. Let me prepare this. Oh, there we go. Does Monica work? I looked at her kit. She sort of looked kind of trash. No, honestly, Monica for where you're at is fine. Monica's like, wait, which Monica? I'm assuming the grand one, right? The grand one's fine. This one. Her arts for you might look a little bit different. Yeah, this one. Is it this one? This one's fine. And the thing is, she buffs everybody too, right? She'll be in full auto. Basically, how her skills work, the link skill mechanic, is that you click one of them and they share a cooldown. Just click this one. This one buffs everybody. So it'll make... Actually, Nara won't get much benefit from this, but I think Volfrid would. Let me just double check Volfrid's thing. I'm not sure which other sword characters you have, by the way, so it's hard to say, but... yeah, Volfrid gets buffed by this, so it's fine. Just click this skill. And she's a sword character, which makes Volfrid stronger, and Volfrid makes her stronger too. What's the site that you linked, where you just pasted your link and then it was shown as a grid? So that is Kjun's grid maker. Let me link it to you. So that's what it is. To be able to just copy a grid like how I did, you have to get his bookmarklet. And the bookmarklet you can find right... let me see. You have to go to this page. And then on that page, you want to grab this one, URL version. This is the one you want. And if you grab this version of the bookmarklet, this one here, if you click that, by going to your party page, by clicking the bookmarklet that you make, it gives you a URL that is on my clipboard, and then I can just go to paste that in a browser and then it opens, right? So I can do that for any party. Like if I go to this one and then click it here, oh, not that one, this one, then by going to the browser, I copy paste it, and then you can see that it's now different. Alicia's just getting a style change, yes. Hey, can you show me the fastest thing to farm for Ultimate Mastery EXP? Seems I'll need to get a lot to get EXP. I don't know what to feed. pretty much ultimate mastery mats come down to what you have a lot of. Like, for example, when I did mine, I was farming Revan's Mugen a lot, so I just had a lot of excess Mugen mats that I was okay throwing away. But you might not be in the same position to do that. But in general, things like toilet paper meaning the merits, most people have too many merits and you just don't need to use them. So merits are fine. But basically, look through your list. When you click, I don't have access to the Ultimate Mastery menu anymore. But when you click the Ultimate Mastery menu, you'll get like a list of the things you have a lot of, right? What I would suggest is cross-referencing with the wiki if you're not sure. Like, look at what you have a big number of, cross-reference with the wiki if you need any of the things that it lists. So if it was like Legendary Merit, then you would go to the wiki, and then you would look up Legendary Merit. And then here it says, hey, this is what it's used for. You'd have a quick read and it's like, oh, class champion replica, I've done that. Ultimate weapon, I don't need one right now, or I've already done it. Opus, I've already done it, and it's only 10, right? Generally, people have like thousands of these. Yeah, and if you've done a lot of bar farming, then you'll probably have a fair amount of like Baha mats or things like that too, so... Ultimately, it depends. Is that Tef Note? On screen, that is Tef Note, yeah. The mats I struggle the most with is Belial. I don't want to do the raid. You can probably leech. Belial's very free to do these days for optimized teams and also full autoable. Some of these full auto people are just going to pub their raid as well. So put it on your raid finder and then keep an eye out for any raids where they're sort of low. Right. Like this one right there. You can probably leech that. This one. Maybe I would translate the message to make sure that it's okay. But yeah, like that one you can leech. These guys are looking for shield breakers. But yeah, if you can break a shield, then I would go in and just break the shield for them as well. You don't have to learn the raid. You can just learn a 1-turn burst and you'd be fine in Belial. Like, Belial's shield is what, 15 million damage? It's a very low amount of damage. Some teams will just be able to do that by clicking skills. I've been squatting in the Reddit question thread for the past day. I haven't checked out that, but yeah. I'm glad you're doing that. And it's so good that so much of the GBF community is so keen to help. I think it's great. How about a Discord server? So I have my own community Discord server. You can find that in the channel info on my YouTube. So if you go to YouTube, on my channel, wow, Fadil Boobs, on my channel up here, you can see that my Discord link is there, so you can go there. And that's just my community Discord. I don't know if Reddit has a Discord. I'll just link it now if you guys are curious, but there's my Discord. And then, yeah, I've got a bunch of channels where you can ask a bunch of questions. You should put it in your stream description. Yeah, so originally I didn't, to prevent bots from just scraping. But I don't know if that's something I need to worry about. In Twitch I needed to, that's why. Maybe that's not a thing on YouTube. Do any of the new weapon uncaps look good? Essa gun looks good. That was the biggest standout for me. Maybe the rules from Twitch too? That is already there. Not in the description, but when you go to type in YouTube, I'm pretty sure it just tells you, right? Like it's literally like a pop-up. I'm pretty sure that. Like it's that's my voice. It says sign into chat. Okay, I have to sign in. I tried on an incognito window. I don't know if it works on a... Like, is it going to tell me about my own rules? No, it doesn't. But yeah, no, I verified that when you try to chat, literally there's like a rules pop-up. How's the new Lancer class? I've heard it's pretty good for wind and fire. It's best for fire, I think, at the moment. At least for one turn burst. And then it's decent for dark and decent for wind. It is pretty much a short burst class. I'm thinking like 1 to maybe 4 turns, somewhere like that. That's what it looks like to me. How many other games are you playing right now? I played Proculus a couple days ago, but that's it. I'm not playing any other gachas. Is it important to do sandbox even if I don't want evoker uncaps or unlocks? I just unlocked it, but still clueless on how to farm and auto farm. Sandbox is an infinite mode where there's no dailies. So you can come back when you're more comfortable with it. You will want to do it eventually for evokers, but like you said, right now you don't care about it, so you don't have to do it right now. Alright, let's do another raid because the event is almost here. Event is almost here. Sandbox is kind of just, you look at what match you need, but the point is evokers, yeah. I'd also say that if you're crewless and looking for a crew, since at least one person usually has an idea about the game, and know that Reddit crew threads most are rank 175 plus. Slay the Spire release and all my prep is killing my time in GBFIC. Yeah, no, I haven't had time to play anything else. I've been pretty much streaming or working on videos non-stop. You're at the part where Eugen got his new VA, yeah. Rest in peace. Chat, are you guys excited? Are we all excited for the anniversary event part 3? I'm excited. Hope it sticks the landing. We're excited for Octavia. Alright, chat. As a reminder, if you skip and you see like Leisha style change or you see like what element Octavia is, please don't spoil it for me, okay? I'll get there. Bro, what is that damage? Can I see a water grid? Sure. This is my water grid. That's the exo gun, whatever it was. It'll just take 1 or 2 extra turns. Does payload work with Yatima? Yeah. Nothing stops them from working with each other. Countdown. No, we're 3 minutes out. Hello. Does Lyria work with Yatima? In what rate? What sort of team? But my suggestion here would be to just chuck them in a team and find out. Hi, I know you have a lot of questions. No, feel free to ask questions. It's okay. But I'm doing rerolling and I can't understand who to reroll for. Like, I need more characters of the same element. I'm using tier list from the wiki. And how important is summons? One time I even get 100 on the rupee wheel. Sorry for newbie questions. It's okay. If you're rerolling, honestly, I feel like these days I would really only reroll. If knowing what I know now, I would only reroll for a good summon. And it's because characters, you can generally guarantee a way to get them. But there are particular summons in the game that you cannot guarantee. So I know that despite characters being in general a bit more exciting, I would honestly probably look out for this summon, this summon, this summon, one of those three, with these two being a little bit stronger for a new player. But it's because these Providence summons, these ones in particular, are not sparkable usually. And these ones, this one as well. I forgot about that one. Yeah. So I would say one of these four, take the account. If you get this, one of these four or two of these four, and you get a bunch of other SSR characters, just take it. It's fine. Wayatima, it's just a good summon. Like I said, it's not necessarily great for a new player, just because it depends on other summons, but what I'm trying to say is that providences are providences. Like, obviously, if you're rerolling, you care about meta. And if you're someone who cares about meta, you probably care about the future of your account as well. And Yatima is important for the future of your account. That's why I put Yatima. But it is true that at the start it doesn't help you, whereas these ones will. So yeah, this is what I would suggest. And yeah, if you get some characters on top of that, great. But yeah, without going into more depth, that's what I would say. All right, chat, the event. Let's pause our music, put up no spoiler tag. Let's do this, capture cursor off, and then turn on music. It's time. It's time for anniversary event finale. Oh, refresh. The story. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I don't want to spoil myself, so have fun. Bye-bye. On order, wishes, and the future beyond justice. Together with a handful of Astrals, Proculus appeared at the Blue Knight's investiture ceremony. The threat posed by the revived Astrals has since been eliminated, but Proculus's own movements remain shrouded in mystery. Astral husks, crystallized power from the remains of Astrals, are the key to this scheme. Seeking to restore Lyria's power, the crew confronted Lilith, who proposed a strategy to counter the husks. After reuniting with their companions waiting on Timoria Island, we and the company immediately fill everyone in on the plan. In truth, the method is exceedingly straightforward. Turn the Astrals who became husks into primal beasts. It's definitely doable. It's funny that she didn't have the crack on her face there. So converting these guys to primals,
リリ
right?
トはルリアの母ちゃんだもんな。家族のことって思うと代わりに謝んなきゃって気持ちになるもんだぜ。
さっきは何も考えずに謝っちゃったんですけど、言われてみるとそういう気持ちかもしれません。リリトさんは私のお母さんだから。おお、そんな嬉しそうな顔されたら怒るに怒れなくなるじゃない。
そうは言いつつ、あなたもリリトとの付き合いに後悔はないのでしょ。そんなことよりプロクルスへの対策です。生外角がリリトの予想する通りのものなら確かに有効な手段ではありそうですね。
話を聞くに、生外角は死した星の民の力を悪用しているものだ。聖小獣という形で死後も子を保てるのであれば、力の主導権は聖小獣の方になるはず。そしてルリアちゃんが力を取り戻した以上、聖小獣は制御下に置くことができる。
空の民に返り討ちに遭うなんて大した奴らじゃないんだろうけど。
Okay.
星のレコンキスタについてはイスタバイオン王国で
Oh no,
全
such a
空
silly
の情報を
goose.
取りまとめているところだ。進行時の記録、証言に対して星の民の遺体が異様に少ないことは、それで生外角の素材になったとされるその数
5,000?
プロクルスとの決戦までに5000体の聖小獣を作る必要がある。
5000体？
でもどうなんだその数って。確かデミウルゴスのやつはすげえ数の聖小獣を作ってたけど。
普通に無理。少なくとも私にはできない。
私や三日星のような武官にはちょっと現実的ではない数字だね。
そもそも聖小獣とは空の世界の存在を星の世界に持ち帰るためのものです。数が多くとも価値のない存在では星の世界に持ち帰るに値しない。そして兵器としての運用については、使い手よりも弱い兵器なんて足手まといにしかなりませんからね。
実のところデミウルゴスはあれでなかなか稀有な才能の持ち主だったんだ。聖小獣の役割の都合、量産という技術にはあまり重きを置かれなかったけれどね。
いないものの話をしても仕方がありません。今は聖小獣を量産する方法か、あるいは別の作戦を考えないと。
Honestly, slowly raises her hand.
私。でも期待はしないでよね。
Summon stones are actually kind of, yeah.
非常に申し訳ないんだが、できるのか？
前線で戦うよりはこういうのの方が得意だし。
Okay.
星の民の死体がいいように使われてるんでしょ。そんなのほっとけないじゃない。
Honestly, clenches her fists
無
tightly.
情無造の星の民って私にとって人事じゃないのよね。何か少しでも違えば私も同じようにやられて。それに何よりあの子が言ったんでしょ。
Lilith did say that.
じゃあなんとかなるでしょ。自分の能力は信用してないけどあの子の才能は信じてるから。
私も手伝おう。得意分野ではないとはいえ星のためにしかできない仕事だ。シユ、ミカボシ、君たちも協力してくれるね。
いいけどプロクルス本人が出てきたら私はすぐに殴りに行くからね。
他にやることがあるのですが、
Mika design is so good.
まあ優先順位はこちらが上ですね。
では聖小獣化するために必要な犠牲となった星の民の情報についてはこちらで集めるとしよう。数の勝負になるからな。イスタバイオン王国軍を動員して人海戦術を取る。直接戦った者や戦場にいた者に聞き込みをすればかなりの情報を得られるはずだ。
The operation to transform the 5,000 Astrals who became husks into primal beasts begins in earnest. Having volunteered to lead the effort, Onoscalus's eyes blaze with a sense of duty.
オクタビア、フィルキス、我々の方も急ぎましょう。
うん。空の技術も星の技術も大体分かってきたし、ま、やってみますか。ものは試しってね。技術者たるもの、そうでなくっちゃ。私の腕が鳴るってもんさ。アマトグランデのからくりの真髄、とくとご覧あれってね。
3階の技術の結晶、間に合えばいいんですが。
報告します。
Reporting
初
it.
任式での戦闘における星の民シウ、星の民アッハーズ両名の遺体について多数の目撃証言から光となっていずれかへ飛び立ったことを確認。またシウ、アッハーズともに同じ方角へ飛んでいったことも、光の詳細な行方については目撃者の捜査
Imagine we get an Octavia preview.
調査中となります。
Do not spoil chat if it happens. I'm hoping we do. I feel like they're going to save it as a surprise though. I hope we do, but I think we find out with the banner.
おそらくはあれこそが生涯核として結晶化する前の星の民の力と見て間違いない。となればその光の飛び去った先にはプロクルスの拠点があるはずだが、いかんせん一瞬のことだったからな。なかなか情報は集まらないか。
情報活動なら俺も力になれると思ったが、悪いが聞き込みによる調査となると少々と言わず俺の増えてた。
Yeah, this guy's not great at interacting with
場所を
people.
特定して潜入や石膏が必要になったなら、その時こそ力になろう。
心配せずとも、君の実力は嫌というほど私もよく知っている。
Look, I know how popular 6 is, but I almost wish they chose someone else other than 6 because he's very...
適材適所ということだ。
He's very one-dimensional outside of his like shy boy state. Yeah, like I don't really... He's kind of boring. He's really only here because I feel like he's popular. Naru also feels like that, but I guess Naru's at least had some highlights. But like someone like Daridara is like entertaining, but 6 isn't at the moment. While Volfrid and the others are pondering, a shadowy figure emerges. Oh, hello.
聞き込みに行ってきます。目撃証言は多ければ多いほど情報は
I'm excited to see her design.
大丈夫？まだ休んでいた方がいいんじゃないかな。
But like ultimately Naru and 6 are sort of similar in the fact that they have like one character trait.
でも私だけ休んでいるわけにはいきません。
You pray that she has the whole summer. I don't think she's gonna keep it.
体を動かしていたいんです。そうすれば余計なことを考えなくて済むから。
でもリーシャちゃん、お顔が真っ青だよ。
すまない。3人は席を外してもらえるだろうか。
I imagine among the rider team they would have had a big discussion about 6 though. And I think at the end of the day his connection to MC and his popularity probably was what is the reason he was included, which I understand. But I'm hoping they do more with this character. Like, all of this is fine if they do more with this character in the future, right?
リーシャ、プロクルスの過去の件か。あの男の過去は確かに凄惨なものだったが。
過ぎたことだからって私には受け止めきれません。プロクルスの過去を聞いて私思ったんです。当時もし私がその場にいたならどうしただろうって。でもわからなくなってしまって。
500年前、きっとみんなそれぞれ間違ったことはしていませんでした。大切な人を守るためにより大きな力を求めたプロクルス。あの時はまだ主だった星の民リリトの仇を討とうとした当時の青の騎士。自分たちの世界を取り戻すために侵略者である星の民を排斥しようとした空の民。それぞれその行動に納得できるんです。
I don't know if Volder should have been part of the
でも
rescue.
悲劇は起きてしまった。
Maybe when he gets SSR. Confronting a question with no answer, Alicia bites down.
みんなが誰かを思って秩序の中にいたとしても、それでも悲劇は防げない。父さん、それなら秩序は一体何のためにあるんですか？私たちは誰のために、何のためにこの剣を振るえばいいんですか？
お前はしばしの間かの気空団と旅を共にしていたな。
She did.
はい。
その後も気空団とは幾度となく力を合わせたと思うが、リーシャ、お前の求めている答えはその旅の中にあったはずだ。秩序があるべき意味などもう気づいているだろ
う。でも
どうして人は秩序を作り、
Hello, I see.
人が人を裁くのか。これは神の御業であってはならない。
Volfra places a hand on his daughter's shoulders as though entrusting the next era of the skies
秩
to
序を
her.
担えるのは人だけだ。秩序の執行には常に責任が伴う。その責任は誰かが必ず負わねばならない。
You know, he's giving the cop talk to Alicia.
わかるか、リーシャ。秩序の気空団とは秩序を振りかざして人を縛る者たちではない。守るべき者、抗うべき者の境界に線を引く席を追い、その最前線で婿の民を守る盾なんだ。
Wait, we bastards. At Volfrit's words, Alicia lifts her face slightly. Nevertheless, another lingering question about order begins to form on her lips.
父さんは私たちの先祖が歴代の青の騎士が暗躍していたことを知ってたの？同じ七葉の騎士であるはずのプロクルスを殺したことを。
In response, Volfrit shakes his head.
私も初めて知ったことだ。しかし事態はそう簡単ではない。七葉の騎士の始まりは星の民による占領政策の一環だ。そもそもが清廉潔白な組織ではない。その後、神王タウルークは来たる閣僚との戦いのために全てを犠牲にすることを選んだ。
Yeah, and where were you?
それは神王帰化となった七葉の騎士も同じ。私自身、タウルークの行いには疑問を持ち、その真意を探るため独自に動いていたが、
Okay.
その中で目の前の全ての命を救うことができたかと問われれば、それは否定せざるを得ない。
父さんですらそれが正義なんですか？私たちには全ての人を守ることはできないんですか？
万人が認める正義などない。それでも何も掲げぬ者に守れるものなどない。
Seeing Alicia's pained expression, Volfrit's face darkens in turn.
私自身、時折思うことがある。あの日、私は気空団を去り、七葉の騎士としての立場を受け入れた。ただの駒ではなく、理想を叶えるために心血を注いできたつもりではあるが。
Saber, thank
Saber Rage,
you.
she just subscribed with Prime. Vomiting face emoji.
Vomiting face emoji. Saber, thank you for the 25 months. I'd like to believe I wasn't merely a piece on the board.
あの男、ガラントに、私は今の自分を誇れるのか。
Galan.
それでも、閣僚を含む様々な危機から多くの人々を守るには、悩み立ち止まる余裕などなかった。
Dad mentioned, yeah. Volfred stares at his hand, seemingly reflecting on all things that had slipped through his
最
fingers.
善は尽くした。しかしそれは正義と同様にひどく不確かなものだ。
父さんですらこんなに悩んで。
Seeing her father's vulnerable side for the first time, Leisha feels anew the weight of her
私に
own
とっての
burden.
最善。私は何と戦い、何を守りたいのか。
Just as she's beginning to grasp an answer.
失礼します。
どうした？人払いをしていたはずだが。
はしかしながら下級の要件のためプロクルスが現れました。
Oh,
場所は破空戦争の古戦場、空域最大の激戦の跡地です。
okay. Alright. Proculus kicking things into gear.
くそー、思ったよりも早く動いてきやがったな。
リリトの助言でプロクルスの使う力については対策を進められているが、結局のところ次の一手については予想ができていない
Old
からな。
battlefield.
何をす
I
る気かは分からねえが
Wait, is it the same
こ
actually?
こは俺たちで時間を稼がねえ
I
と
don't think so, right?
生外核の素材にされた星の民の青少獣か。間に合えばいいのですが。
終わんない。
There's no end to
口より
this.
手を動かして。あなたを中心で始めた以
Do
上、
we get anniversary
手伝
summon
う
this
こと
time?
には限界があるんだから。
Not yet. I don't know what we get from this part. No spoilers, please.
ある程度
But so far,
負荷
no.
はこちらで肩代わりしよう。こんな方法よりも
There is an anniversary character though.
残り3000弱。プロクルスの動きが読めない以上、ペースを落とすことはできませんね。
They always use the Cosmos music for these guys.
追加の光線記録と差し入れを持ってきた。オノスケリス、ミカボシ、ビューレーストは今の体なら食事が取れるのだろ。
Okay. There's still a considerable count remaining.
来た。
He's here. Following Nara's gaze, they see Proculus joined by 3 unknown figures. Is it the 3? There's no way, right?
一人じゃねえのか。追加で星の民を蘇生させたのか。
あの3人からはオノスケリスさんたちと同じような力を感じます。
No, they needed more power, right?
一気に勝負を決めようってんなら3人は少ないんじゃねえか。
いや、ビューレイスト殿たちの洗脳が解けた以上、向こうも楽観できる戦況ではないはず。
I got those things from free pulls. Do I have to reroll again? I won't get into specific reroll information at the moment, sorry. But if you're looking for meta things, then yeah, I would reroll.
数が限られているであろう生外核をむやみに使うとは思えない。
But I don't think Grimlo's game really needs much rerolling, to be honest.
ってことは、あの3人はビューレイストたちよりももっと強いのかもしれねえぞ。
Maybe they're incomplete. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think they're incomplete. Hearing those ominous words, Catalina's eyes widen in alarm, beads of sweat forming on her forehead.
それならば、奴はここで戦局を決めるつもりか。
どういうことだ。
数人戦ったことがあるんだ。たった一人でも。
Oh, they're really trying to say that it is.
ついにルシファーやベルゼバブといった危険すぎる星の民を生外核で蘇らせたのだとしたら。
Just then, the 3 robed figures silently glide forward, closing the distance in an instant. Yeah, no, I think they've got to be, like, incomplete if they are. With no time to think, Catalina instinctively moves to strike back. However,
悪いな。
What?
一緒に来てもらうぜ。得意点。
くそ、あっちはおとりか。
The crew members immediately reach out. Hello, Solar Veil. Okay, so the whole point was to yoink us. Well, we'll let this by. I don't think MC would have been caught, I'll be honest, but... Are you a real person, Solar Veil? You want me to add whoa? Fine, I'll add whoa. Upon regaining consciousness.
よ、お目覚めか。
Hey, you're awake.
そう怖い顔するなよ。と言いたいところだが、そういうわけにもいかねえか。そうだな。お前は俺を恨んでいい。これからそれ相応のことをするわけだからな。
Okay. Proculus looks utterly exhausted.
よりにもよって、どうしてお前なんだろうな。
Why did it have to be you? What does that mean?
信じてもらえるかわからねえが、ティモリア島の
Oh,
街でお
okay.
前と出
Because
会
of
った
our first
のは
meeting.
本当に偶然だったんだ。俺の正体はもう知ってるだろう。500年ぶりの空の世界で、お前みたいなお人よしを見つけられて、俺は心底ほっとしたし嬉しかった。その気持ちに嘘はねえ。お前に立ちを。アペプのことを重ねたのも本心だ。俺はお前のことを気に入ってる。500年ぶりの空の世界で出会った誰よりもだ。だってのに。
Proculus bites his lip. A man who appears to be a researcher approaches.
プロクルス様、こちらが。
そうだ。
Taking a deep breath, Proculus turns back.
ルシファー、ベルゼバブ、アスタロト。
Why'd you use that art
お前
now?
はこの3人を知ってる。いや、戦ったことがあるよな。
We have fought them.
俺はもともと力の薄い生涯核でビューレイストたちを復活させ、
Spoilers on the end? Okay. I'm not checking social media anyways.
奴らの死をもって力の濃度を上げ、そこから改めて生涯核を作り、ルシファーたちを復活させる。だがビューレイストたちの洗脳を解かれ、力の濃縮には失敗し、手元にあるのは
So
力の
they're
薄
getting
い生
power
涯
from
核
us
のみ。
then?
3人の力に見合うだけの生涯核は用意できたが、力の濃度が薄い以上、必要な量が多すぎてそれぞれ器にまとま
They
らね
need a
え。
vessel.
適当な器で無理にまとめようとすりゃ、強すぎる力が器を壊しちまう。必要なのは器の強さ、そして何より器たる資格。3人の星の民との縁だ。
Okay.
だから団長、
Proculus speaks with his eyes downcast, as if trying to detach himself from his
それ
emotions.
ぞれと縁のあるお前に3人を復活させるための器、軸になってもらう。お前を中心にルシファー、ベルゼバブ、アスタロトを復活させ、その力で俺は空の世界を終わらせる。
Well, this does not seem good.
悪いな、団長。お前には空の世界を終わらせるための人柱になってもらう。
Don't do this.
俺はもう俺自身を止めることができねえんだ。犠牲になった奴の無念は誰かが引き継がなきゃならねえ。当事者になって分かったよ。
過去の因縁ってのはそう簡単には割り切れねえな。
In his mind, he sees his former self insisting that the chain of resentment should be severed, as well as the image of the gentle Astral who met a most cruel fate.
俺がアペプの無念を継承しなきゃ、あいつの死には何の意味もなくなっちまう。この戦争は終われねえんだ。俺が死ぬか、空が死ぬか、そのどちらかでしか。
A researcher arrives carrying several crystals. Proculus takes and examines them, and then looks at the captain with a mixture of pity and regret.
お前はいいやつだ。こんな出会いじゃなきゃダチになれたかもな。
Pressing his lips into a hard line, he brings the astral husks closer, intending to fuse them with us. But at that moment, a figure clad in deep blue leaps in. Okay, here we go. Stop right there. How'd she find us? I saw a helmet. I saw the helmet. Blue Knight. That was a flashback. It was a flashback, you're right, actually. Oh, there's no helmet. Okay. It reminds me of the Monster Hunter armor. The Kitten armor. Okay. Definitely less intricate than the older ones, right? The older one has like lots of plates and things like that. And like the other knights as well. It looks like a Valkyrie or something. Yeah, the bits above the ear looks like that.
Proculus クルスの拠点を探していたらしいんだ。おかげで団長を見つけられてよかった。
この研究所で生涯核を作ってたんだろ。だったらここを抑えりゃもう悪さはできねえはずだ。終わりにしようぜ。いよいよ決戦だ。
Oh. In response, the others rush in. Man, that cut-in with all the knights was cool. As his plans collapse around him, Proculus squares off against the Blue Knight leeching.
お前たちはそうやって。
そうかもしれません。でもきっとこの繰り返しの先に一歩でも前に進めると信じています。大義や規律ではなく、ただ目の前の困っている人を助けたい。私はその気持ちを大切にしたいんです。
俺やこれまでの世界がそんなに愚かで情のない奴らだったと思うか。俺たちだってそうしてきたさ。目の前の大切な誰かを、自分にとって大切なものを守ろうってな。その結果がアペプの死であり白衣戦争だ。じゃあどうすりゃいいのかは俺にもわからねえ。それでもお前は青の騎士を、秩序の代行者を続けるのか。
You like his voice? Yeah.
続けます。そうでないときっとどこにもたどり着けないから。
同じ問題が
That really looks like a Monster Hunter armor.
その時はその時です。
The horses on the little circlet I just noticed. I see.
はあ。
おお、なんかリーシャのやつはっちゃけたな。
絶対の正義も絶対の秩序もないって思い知りましたから。正義とは秩序とは揺らぐものであるなら、最初からそれを覚悟して生きるしかない。過去に学び、よりよく生きていけば、いつか誰も傷つかない完璧な世界になる。そもそもそんな考え自体おこがましかったのかもしれません。私たちは間違えます。時には私にとっての正解が誰かっても、私たちは変わることができます。一つの大義に、一つの規律に固執するのではなく、変化を受け入れながら生きていく。それが神ではなく、人が人を裁くという意味だと思うんです。
With Leish's determination clear, Proculus readies his
俺
stand.
たちが愚かだったんじゃなく、人はいつまでも愚かだと。
それでも立ち止まったり諦めたりすることは私にはできません。
上等だ。そういうことなら、あとはお互い力で示すしかねえよな。結局こうなるんだ。勝ったやつ、生き残ったやつだけが正義なんだよ。
Dun, 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 dun. What is this? Chapter 8, Part 1 or 2? That was Chapter 8, Part 3, apparently. Apollonia.
もらった。さすがに数が多いな。
Proculus continues to deflect the crew's attacks.
かつての七葉の騎士であり、破壊の神の使徒。星の神の写しみをたった一人で打ち破った実力は伊達ではないようですね。
とはいえ自利品だろう。ここにいた研究者たちはそもそも戦闘員じゃねえし、秩序の気空団が制圧して連行したスミーだな。奴にこれ以上の手駒はいねえ。
Sure enough, Proculus finds himself steadily being backed into a corner.
そろそろ白旗を上げてはどうですか。
んなことできるならな、最初からこうなってねえんだよ。
The Scarlet Knight guy, man. I don't see the message anymore. That means it's okay to use, right? Following his clash, if Proculus falters slightly.
ここまでです。
Why does he have evil death beams? In that split second, Leish's blade at last finds its mark, the edge pressed firmly against Proculus's neck.
もう終わりにしませんか。ルリアの言う通りです。終わりにしましょう、プロクルス。
嫌だと言ったら、
私たちとあなたで目指すところはそう大きくは変わらないはず。破空戦争はもう終わったんです。人は変われる。あなた、
戦争に勝った側に戦争を終わらせる権利なんてねえ。変われねえんだよ。俺もアペプも。死んじまったら変われねえ。やり直しなんてない。それは全部勝ったやつの言い分だ。過去から成長して前に進む、それは勝者だけの特権だ。敗者は復讐しなきゃどこへも行けねえ。だから戦争は終わらねえんだ。俺は破空戦争をまだ終われねえんだよ。
それでも私たちは立ち止まるわけにはいかないんです。
ああ、分かってる。それでいい。お前らはそれでいいんだ。
In a complete shift from before, Proculus speaks in a quiet, resigned tone.
お前らは狂ってる。戦争に勝てたのも納得だ。だから俺も
Is he gonna use himself as the
お前らに習
vessel?
うことにするよ。
I think that's the only thing that can happen, right?
何を
They should kill him. It happens in an instant. Proculus pulls out the husks, intended to create the three most terrible of the Astrals. Then without a thought, he absorbs their power into his own body. That was like a new sound effect, or at least it's one they don't use frequently. Oh, brother. Hit by an explosive wave of pressure, Alicia instinctively leaps back.
なんだ。奴は一体何をした。
We describe having been selected as the original recipient for the power of the three Astrals by Proculus.
つまり、それを使ったのか。団長さんではなく、自分自身に。
What characters beside Fire and Barb's Astaroth?
己の命すら、もはや顧みるつもりはないということですか。
しかし、可能なのか。それなら最初から自らの計画に織り込んでいそうなものだが。
やけっぱちになってやってみたものの失敗しちまったってんなら、これで勝負はついたんだがな。
プロクルスさん、確かに無茶な融合が失敗して命を落とした可能性は。
状況は把握した。
Oh fuck.
深いを飛び越して地図が走るが、これも終末を。
That's Far's voice.
今何か。
奇妙な因果じゃ。このような形でまた空を見ることになるとは。
I guess that's Astaroth.
あれは。
どう考えてもプロクルスじゃねえよな。
プロクルスさんからすごく強い星の力を感じます。まさかそれじゃ。
Quickest to act as Scarlet Knight. Yeah, this guy would be the first one to just fucking dash in and try to finish this. Sensing an immense threat, the knight springs forward. However, there's Bubs.
随分と甘い踏み込み。
嘘だろ、ありゃ。
無駄が多いな、アスタロト。
Oh my god.
宝の持ち腐れにも程がある。
ほう。さすがは星の民最高と謳われた頭脳じゃな。早々に我が魔力を最高効率で運用してみせるとは
What
の
the fuck?
くだらぬ。この程度のうぞうむぞう、火星が必要なものではない。このベルゼバブの前ではな。
ベルゼバブ。
Everyone has such amazing antagonist voices here. Oh no, he's hot.
ルシファー、アスタロト、ベルゼバブ。最悪の星の民がプロクルスの体に蘇ってしまったということか。
破空戦争の再開じゃと。良いではないか。実に良い。血が湧き立つ遊園になるであろう。まずは我の余興じゃ。楽しむと良いぞ。
As the Astaroth within Proculus raises his arm, the Great War of Old awakens from its long slumber. Oh shit, all the primals. Revived primals. A magical cage instantly envelops the Casa Grande Skydom, raising the wrathful souls of countless war dead.
始めようではないか。白空戦争、空の終わりを。
On order, wishes, and the future. Awakening. Oh, that's like showing the sense of scale. That's sort of cool. Oh, Astrals is very powerful.
たった数人の星の民で破空戦争を再現するとはな。援軍はすぐに来るでしょうが、破空戦争そのものに対してどこまで戦えるか。
ルリア、聖書銃は抑えられそうか。
ダメ、純粋な星の力じゃないみたいで。
とにかく戦うしかないってことなのかな。
団長、俺のそばを離れるなよ。
この力の源、プロクルスを止めたいところです。
ルシファーが指揮し、アスタロトが魔力を供給、ベルゼバブがその身を守る。考えられる限り最も相手にしたくない夫人と言っていい。
しかし先ほどの話を聞くに、こうなるとプロクルスの体はそう長くは持たないはず。
空が滅ぶのが先か、プロクルスが崩壊するのが先か。最悪の持久戦ですね。
プロクルス、これがあなたの望みなんですか。
With the body under the control of the three Astrals, Proculus drifts within a dream. Does he meet Apep? Yep.
アペプ、お前いや、そうか。悪い夢だよな。お前が空の民に殺されるなんて。いて、怒るなよ、アペプ。わかったわかった。もうそんな怖いことは言わねえからよ。なんだよ、お前までアペプの味方か。
Within this vision, he glimpses a future that might have come to pass if the tragedy hadn't struck. Had they met under different circumstances, Proculus believes that he could have laughed together with DY2.
こうしてのんびり過ごせりゃ、俺が望んだのはそれだけだったんだけどな。どうしてあんな。
I misclicked. Why did it turn out this way? What should I have done differently?
もう俺は復讐のために戦い続けるしかねえ。アペプの無念を継いで、その思いを、その死を。はあ、でもどうして俺は
Oh, that's
ア
why
ペプ
I
の
see.
顔も声も思い出せねえんだ。答えてくれよ。寂しいだろうなあ、アペプ。
団長、危ない、後ろだ。
小バエが数匹群れたところで何ができるというのだ。
Mayfly.
思い上がりも甚だしいわ。
Oh. Karma.
残りはわずか。あとは何がこちらで手伝えるかな。
意外とやれるんだね。私オナスケリスのこと少し見直した。
Beginning by Paradise Legion.
大丈夫か。やはり無理が。
大丈夫。あと少し。
失礼します。何かただごとではない様子だね。
はあ、報告します。プロクルスの拠点と思われる島を中心に結界のような魔力が展開されており、かつて破空戦争で失われた聖少獣や星の民が次々と復活しているとのこと。
何それ。
Oh my god. He can do this?
捉えた。この魔力、アスタロトのものだね。
That was cool.
あの魔王。
This guy's OP.
いや、そっか。戦力として蘇らせるならベルゼバブ司令官並みに適任か。
このティモリア島周辺でも聖少獣が復活しており、各地で戦闘が始まっています。
すまない。私は
行ってビューレイスと三日星も娘さんたちを守ってあげて。
ありがとうオノスケリス。この借りは必ず。
あんまりプレッシャーはかけたくないけど、オナスケリス、多分今空の未来はあなたにかかってるからね。
The enforcer departs to relay his next message as well, leaving only Onoskelis and Alaya.
よかったのか、これで。彼らにはここに残ってもらって、
Mika and
オルキス陛下やシトリ
Bilesta.
たちには護衛を回すこともできたが、
私に期待しないでって。最後の一人を聖少獣化するまで私が持つかわかんないし、最悪の最後の時そばにいないと二人はきっと後悔するから。
Seeing the pale face, Alaya's expression softens slightly.
お前は優しいんだな。
優しい？違う。自分に期待してないだけ。空の未来がかかってるだとか。正直私みたいな無能には荷が重すぎる。でも無能な自分は許せても、大事なところで逃げるような卑怯な自分は許せないから。だから
That's why.
なんだ。
Behemoth. Fucking Guild War music.
オノスケリス、お前はそのまま作業を続けろ。こいつは私が抑える。
だから私なんて守ってないで、あんたはさっさと逃げなさいよ。
見捨てられるわけがないだろう。私にもあるんだ。分不相応な立場に振り回されて、己の無能を痛感しても、それでも逃げなかった。逃げたくなかった経験が。
I think the biggest departure from like the original Luminary designs that Leisha has is that it's just much less intricate, right? Like just looking at like Black Knight, Golden Knight, all these older ones, there's a lot more stuff.
あの黄金の騎士の末裔も私と同じなんだ。空の民、星の民、地の民。
It's like less plates and things like that.
種族の違いなんて気にしないで。みんなで食べたご飯は美味しかった。正直頭ぐちゃぐちゃで、自分でも何が何だかよくわかんないけど、でも
あの時間は大切な思い出だからそれだけのことだけど、私はこの空の世界を絶対に失いたくない。
They need full covering armor. Well, Leisha also has full covering armor, right? It's just that she doesn't have a helmet. Like, even disregarding the helmet, just if you look at Leisha's design, there's a lot less moving parts compared to the older ones. It's like looking at Oh, wait, what's happening? At the last second, Ornoskelis transforms the final astral into a primal beast, causing the husks to lose their power. Okay, so Ornoskelis succeeds in the mission. Along with this, the recreations of the 3 notorious astrals vanish. As Proculus quickly backs away, we fix him with a steady gaze. Let's end this.
投稿してください。プロクルス・クレイグ。プロクルスさん、私たちももう戦いたくありません。
断る。俺は俺のために復讐の因果を止めたいなら、それはお前らが止めろ。俺が戦争を終わらせないんじゃない。復讐に抗うお前らが戦争を終わらせないんだ。
もはや計画はついえたはずです。残っているのはわずかな力の残滓程度。
それでも俺は止まれねえんだ。止まっちまったら裏切りになる。俺は友情に報いなきゃならねえ。アペプが笑いかけてくれたあの頃の俺でいるために。
Okay. At that moment, they find themselves in an unthinkable situation. As if in response to Proculus's resolution, a force too tragic to be called a miracle manifests.
なんだ。俺に何が。
あれは創世の力。
The power of creation. So his Baha Apostle stuff?
まさか生外核を取り込んだことで両翼の力が揃ってしまった。
Absorbing the astral husks has brought both wings
破壊の
together.
神の使徒としての力と生外核によって得た星の力。
His power is an apostle of the god of destruction and the astral power he gained through the husks.
破壊と創造、空と星の交
Wait,
点に
he's
立
a
つ
boundary then, right?
つまりプロクルスは
He now stands at the intersection of sky and stars of destruction and creation, which means Proculus has a singularity. That's the one I'm looking for, sorry.
疑似的な得意点として覚醒したってわけか。もう俺には何にも残っちゃいない。今さら力なんざあってもな。どうだ。
Oh, okay.
運命ってやつは
Was not expecting pink hair.
とことん俺を戦わせたいらしいぜ。
He's blue but red. That's pink, but how about that? Looks like fate's dead set on making me fight to the very end. Why pink? I honestly feel like it's because they wanted another vibrant color, but not blue, right? Because blue has very big implications in GBF lore. Yeah, I think it's because it's the opposite of our blue, honestly. I think that that's the reason. Leisha confronts his glare and emotions head on.
私たちは勝つためではなく、大切なものを守るために戦ってるんです。だけど、それは時として誰かを踏みにじることになるかもしれない。
Well, the thing about blue is that it has to do with the boundary. It has less to do with like creation and things like that. So I don't know.
それでも、いつかの平和を目指して手を伸ばすしかない。
Isn't pink a color of evil in Japan? I don't think so.
いつか。
Well, he has Baha in him,
世
yeah.
界を迎えるには手をつなぐしか
It
ないんです。
could just be similar to Vesusia. Like Vesusia's body's like this reddish pink, like sort of like color as well.
たとえ
We don't know.
この手が
Just
血に
speculating.
濡れていたとしても、
Lyria 2 keeps her gaze fixed.
もしかすると平和は本当に一瞬の
His
奇
left
跡み
hand
た
is
い
a
なも
claw
の
of
かもしれ
terror
ませ
from
ん。
Baha.
でもそれなら
That did look
そ
familiar.
の奇跡が1秒でも長く続くように私は努力したい。それが傲慢だって言われても、私たちは前に進みたいんです。
お前らとは本当に違う形で出会いたかった。それでも俺は止まれねえ。悪いが、止めるなら力ずくで止めてくれ。それが俺の
Did
最
they
後の
update the
願い
font?
だ。
That's 4am. It looks the same to me. Alright, battle. We haven't seen Octavia at all. Alright, it's Alicia. It's Alicia preview. I'm out of time. No more holding back.
この力でみんなを守ります。
Astral Dragon's power. I used the astral power I had. Destruction damage. Yeah, okay. So he is like a Vesusia being. At the right now he's like Renown Vesusia, right? Even my barrier couldn't stop it. What incredible power. What does this do? Hit to win defense.
道を開きます。
Stackable. This is my fate. No, my curse. The Blue Knight always stands in my way. I'll finish what I started for Apep. Karma. Oh my god, Karma and Sephiroth. And Langolin. Is that Astaroth field as well? Okay. Yeah, he just did everything all at once. He has far fucking sword as well. Our attacks are bouncing back. We can't break through. We have to do something about the barrier. Lend me your power, Colossus. Oh, no, you don't. You're going down. Uh-oh. Sub. Oh my god, phosphorus. This time we'll smash through that shield. I'll follow your lead. Okay, please help us, Colossus. Oh, okay. We've seen Ogi preview. You just destroyed Bubs' barrier. Just how long are you going to keep standing in my way? You're not a bad person. This shouldn't have to end in sorrow. Yeah, you're right. That's exactly why I'm going to crush this twisted world. Lyria, fight with me. We'll stop Proculus here and now. You've lived by your own sense of justice, and for the person you wanted to protect, even if it ended in tragedy, I wanted to believe in that heart that guided you through it all. So please take my hand, Proculus. This music. Okay. Damn it, haha, what am I even doing? You're too damn sincere for your own good, all of you, just like him. Hey, can I finally stop now? Tell me, Apep. Twilight Sword reunion, yeah. No, I'm not. His power's rising. Don't do this, Proculus. I can't forgive myself. What's he doing now? All-consuming orb. Oh, Chaos Legion. Proculus. Sorry, but this is where it ends. He's gonna fucking paralyze all of us. Wait. Boundary. Blue. We're blue. Yeah, they wanted it to be opposite this. I'm pretty sure. I think they wanted the pink to be the opposite from our blue. What? The blue hair? What is that power? It's rooted in the divine, just like mine. Something within us must have resonated. What is that? Blue terminus. Sever all that stands before you. A luminous blade shrouded in blue. I'm not done yet. I'll stake it all here. Every last remnant of the 3 Astrals. What the fuck's this gonna be? The Astrals. Oh! Both swords. Oh my god. Oh, that was sick. Holy. The Astral's power is tapped out and my body's almost at its limit. That was one of the coolest things I've ever done. Even so, I want to be the man Apep believed in. Full diamonds. I swore to keep Apep safe, but I failed. I should have been there. I wanted to protect him as his friend. And as the White Knight who walked beside him. Oh shit. Boundless Blade. We broke through. After a fierce battle, the decisive moment arrives. I was just thinking earlier when they showed like MC's Ogi, when they had like the chain burst, I was like, I wish they used like a Boundless Blade, but it's because they were saving it. After an all-out brutal battle, Proculus at last falls to his knees. They did such a good job with like all the this music, with all the like fight scenes. My body's falling apart from the inside. Using the last of his strength, Proculus rises and bows. Wearing a serene yet melancholic smile, he continues. With a self effort, I don't know how to pronounce that word, laugh, Proculus looks up. Let's be friends. Music's kind of crazy, yeah. I never wanted you dead. I only wanted to stop you. Oh my. At that moment, the face of the Astral he once called a friend flashes through Proculus's mind.
この笑顔を俺は
Proculus. A single tear rolls down his cheek as he chokes out the words he was never able to say to his fallen friend.
ごめんな、アペプ。約束守ってやれなくて、最後に隣にいてやれなくて。
The tears flow freely, washing away his regrets and bringing his long war to an end at last. Proculus faces us once more, his expression clear and refreshed.
情けねえとこ見せちまった。
His body begins transforming into light, its form finally giving
予
way.
想より早いな。無理をした反動か。元よりムクロの竜の力で蘇ったいびつな存在だが。
Yep.
じゃあな、団長。お前に会えて本当に良かった。最後に覚えていてくれ。俺みたいなバカがいたってこと。
With a peaceful smile, Proculus reaches for her hand, but just then...
間に合ったみたいですね。
What? Where have you guys been? Suddenly a golden bracelet is clasped onto Proculus's outs. Is he not dying? I think he's not dying.
いい感じに消えようとしてるところ悪いんだけど、そうはさせないよ。
Interesting, okay. Yeah, we hadn't seen these guys forever and we knew they were working on something.
ま、その遺言はもう少し胸にしまっておきな。お前らしばらく見かけねえと思ったら。
なんだこの腕輪は。
簡単に言えば存在の安定を助けるものです。それ自体に力はありませんが、タガのようなものだと思ってください。力を制限する代わりに崩れないように保つ
Loop around a barrel. Okay.
3人でずっとそれ作ってたんだよね。地と空と星、その知恵と技術を結集させた
I like
優れ
Proculus'
も
like
のってわ
ubu
け。
face. Astrals coming. This is like
最後の決戦じゃ
maybe on
力にな
rerun
れなくて
Proculus
す
or
まなかった
something.
ね。けどそれは必要なものだろ。みんなが笑顔でいるためにはさ。
No one wants that bum. I can see it though.
ありがとうございます。シユさん、フィルキスちゃん、オクタビアさん。
Monoskillus.
俺はそっちの金髪の人。
There's a lot of favorites from this event though. Like Mika, great. Bulesta, great. Baragona was honestly sick too. Monoskillus. Like there's so many characters from this.
いや、俺はこんなもの。
言ったはずですよ。私たちは守るために戦うって。そして何より誰のことも守ろうとする一番のお人よしは私じゃなくてこの団長さんなんです。
The captain straightens up with a hint of pride.
乾杯だな。
Would Scarlet Knight go fire? Yes. There we go. Then at last he takes our hand and grips it firmly. I can see a sequel to this event, honestly. Several days after the incident involving Proculus, the investiture ceremony for the Blue Knight is held anew. In attendance are not only the 7 Luminary Knights, but the Astrals. Are these Astrals just with us now?
シユ、随分と気の利いたものを作ったね。
Wearing the bracelet. Belaster murmurs as he examines it.
ついでですよ。再現性がなければ、それは技術
Yeah,
とは
they
言え
have
ない。
armbands too.
一つ作ったら、二つも三つも一緒です。
この腕輪で存在を安定させられるっていうのは分かったけど、そもそも私たちはプロクルスとは違って生涯核で復活したわけでしょ。その生涯核が全部無力化されたはずなのに、どうしてのんびり生きてるわけ？
それは死んだ星の民を聖少獣にしたのは死後も個を安定させて力の主導権を取り戻すためだったわよね。それで信じられないんだけど、聖少獣になったみんなが自分たちの意志で私たちを生かしてるみたい。
はあ？なんで？
わかんない。みんなもう眠りについてるし、
okay.
青の少女にでも聞かないと。
We're being real, Mikabo, she's gonna be light. I think she's fire.
ただ力は少しずつ弱くなってる。この腕輪をつけてもいつまで持つか。
それより私、星の民ごと他の空域を侵
What about
略
the
する
other
ため
Astrals? They
に
just died.
いろいろ準
We
備
have
してたくらい
nothing
なんだ
to
けど。
revive.
あの頃のあんためちゃくちゃ尖ってたわよね。
You were pretty edgy back
い
then.
や、尖ってたとか。
まあどうあれ望まれたというのなら、もう少しこの世界に留まってみようじゃないか。
あなたは娘と一緒にいたいだけでしょ。
その通りだ。イスタルシアに帰った後のビオラの嫉妬が怖いけれどね。
おやバカ。
では君は娘たちと過ごす時間が欲しくはないと？
そんな時間を望んだところで私に決定権
Well,
はない。
the other Mika was absorbed by the Great Wall, Omikin. Right. Oh, wait, no. It was absorbed by the Great Wall, then they ended up in the Edgelands. What happened afterwards? I forget. No. Yeah, she was absorbed, and then they went to the Edgelands, and that's when Child Mika happened. Did she die in the war? I don't remember. Small Mika is dead. Oh, okay.
仮に時間を得たとして、あなたはそれをどう使うつもりなのですか？
どうってもちろん一人たちと一緒にいたい。あの子たちどんな暮らしになるかまだちょっと不安だし。でもそれと同じくらい私は罪を償いたい。
Like, is someone like Ornoskelis even an astral? Because she's in a human body, right? That's why she needs to eat.
私はきっと一人たちの
I can't remember if they said the others are like that
旅
too.
を通して救われたんだと思う。
I mean, they still have their astral powers, I guess.
だから今度は私が誰かを救うために時間を使わなきゃ。取り返しのつかないことばっかりだし、虫のいい話だっていうのは分かってるけど。
それは本心からの言葉ですか？
本心
Yeah,
のつもり
Chiyu is the only
だけど、
original here at the moment.
これは信じてもらうしかないかな。
実のところ、一族の恨みを思えば、今でもあなたの存在は肯定できない。しかし、あなたがカクリオとの戦いで自身の命を犠牲にしてまで尽力したことも、我々は義に熱い一族でしてね。あなたが贖罪の旅を始めるというのなら、それを邪魔するつもりはありません。
そう。ありがとう。ありきたりな言葉しか出てこないけど。
ありきたりで構いません。どうか我が一族の墓前にもいずれはお参りください。
うん、そうさせてもらう。
Onoskelis watches this exchange with a distant look in her eyes.
大丈夫か？
私よく考えたら空の世界に知り合いとか深い関係の人いないなって。
縁がなくてもお前は空の世界を気に入ったのだろ。だったら好きに過ごせばいい。ちょうど城は部屋が余っているんだ。
ありがとう。それじゃあこれからもお世話になるわ。
Okay, Onoskelis sets about enjoying her new life in the Sky Realm. Some time has passed. We're reading
フ
letters.
リートさんは除任式の後旅に出たんですね。
Oh, maybe this is what his fate goes
って
into.
ことはどっかでばったり会うこともあるかもな。
そん時は親父さんとの旅の話でも聞かせてもらおうぜ。
叶うなら剣の稽古をつけてもらってもいいかもしれないな。
すっごく強い人だもんね。学べること。
それで他の手紙は？
Proculus's letter explains that he will remain in custody for a while longer, and he wishes to atone. And that someday he hopes to give his dear friend Apep a proper farewell.
あいつは敵ながらなかなかでかい男だな。
確かにかなりの大柄だったが、それならドラグの
Fucking
方
six. Okay, that's the best line Six has had.
好きよ。心意気とかそういうのだ。
Meanwhile, Onoskelis' letter describes her favorite foods and recent weight gain.
対照的なやつらだな。
でもお二人にまた会えるのが楽しみです。
そうだな。カルエスグランデやアウライグランデにもまた立ち寄ってみよう。
オイラたちの旅はまだまだ続くもんな。これからもいろんな冒険をしてたっぷり土産話を聞かせてやろうぜ。
Okay. Our crew nods at Vern's words, their eyes shining. Some things are passed down while others are left behind. The skies are dyed by the endless cycle of causality. At times, this breeds tragedy, yet people still look ahead and keep flying forward, carrying hope for the future and the will to press on. The Grand Cypher continues its journey through the sky.
しかし、生涯角ってのはとん
It's not a big deal if you swiftly sail, Yoshi. It's fine. Man, those astral husks were really something
星
else.
の民の肉体そのものが強い力を持ってるってやつでしょ。悪趣味と思われそうだけど、どういう力なのかはちょっと気になるかも。
I'm a little curious what the power actually is.
星の民の肉体か。
お、どうしたんだ姉さん。そんな深刻そうな顔して。
いや、プロクルスが自らの体に再現した3人の星の民についてなんだが、私の記憶が正しければベルゼバブは未だ行方も生死もわからない。
But if we get seasonal versions before the Grands, oh my god.
アスタロトは聖少獣メイガスが意外を持っていたはず。
Yep.
ではルシファーは
Well, we know what happened to... Well, we know what's going on with Lucy because of the heart of the sun event, right?
確かあいつは首をすげ替えてルシフェルの体を乗っ取ったんじゃなかったか？
何それ？首？部品を転用するみたいなことできるものなの？
そう。では首を失ったルシファーの肉体は一体どうなったのか。
どうってどうなったんだ？
I don't think we've ever talked about it.
言われてみるとどっか行っちまったんじゃねえか。
The battle with Proculus has, for the moment, come to an end. Yet the aftermath leaves us and the crew with a foreboding sense of new threats on the horizon. Yeah, maybe the Lucy in the teaser is the other way around. Lucifer's head, Lucilius's body. To be continued in the main quest. Holy, okay. Alright. To be continued in the main quest. Bold choice that they're doing now. I mean, I don't mind it. It makes people invested in the main story quest now, right? That's what this does. What if every anniversary event now is like just a continuation of the main story? Because they can definitely do that because they've committed to constant main story updates, and the anniversary event can be like a big turning point in the main story every time. What happens to people who can't play this event later? We don't talk about that. They'll figure it out. That's Cygames' problem. A new style was unlocked for Leisha, inheritor of the Blue Mantle. Ending Ornoskelis. Okay, we have to read all of these. You got the Tri-Realm Bracelet. Okay. What does Tri-Realm Bracelet do? Let's check that first. Supplies may be consumable. Tri-Realm Bracelet. Why the fuck does it never tell you where it goes? It's a wonder. Thank you. 5% boost to chain burst specs. Oh, right. They did tease that. I forgot. A synthesis of wisdom belonging to 3 realms, Sky, Earth, and Astral. It tethers a star bound for oblivion to the skies, granting a brief moment of respite. Okay. Chain burst specs. Ogi teams buffed. Okay. So what style? I'll show you. Characters. Leisha. If you have Grand Leisha and she's at max level, then you can swap her style. So you have like the form on the left. Let me bring my mouse back, which is her default style, and then the one on the right is the one they just introduced. And I'm hoping this one's a lot better because her old one needs a lot of help. All right, let's see. Twilight Blade Reunion. Massive wind damage to for a one-turn cut to Wind Veil's cooldown. Additional effect when Glory of the Enforcers is level 5. Blue Armor effect Alicia. Newest skills, yeah, new everything. Okay, Blue Armor effect. We don't know what that does. And one-turn cut to S2. S1 is 1 debuff, 1 buff. Okay, sort of mediocre. Debuff immunity 1 time, earth damage reduction, convert damage, and refresh. Okay, what's the duration? Okay, 3-turn switch. 3-turn switch, 3-turn switch. I can see it. 3-turn switch, and you get 1-turn cut on Ogi. Blue Tempest, consume blue armor. Blue armor is from Ogi. Consume it to deal wind damage to everybody. Oh, it's one-time assassin. Echo one-time assassin. Okay, so you have to Ogi to get one-time assassin. Little awkward. For every 5 triple attacks by Saber specialty wind allies, activate Sonic Burst. Okay. Raise Leisha's Glory of the Enforcer's level by 1. Based on level, boost to wind allies attack, defense, and damage cap. Amplify normal attack damage. You just get it. Okay. Blue armor effect at the start. Wait. Activate only when there are 6 or more Okay. Full Saber. What do you mean full? Why couldn't it be? Okay, hold on. 6. Maybe in the future, I guess. 1, 2, 3. MC Berserker, I guess. I'm thinking Berserker's probably not Berserker, like Fighter Origin. So Fighter Origin 1, 2, 3, and then 2 backlines, and you can't put cuts. So backline doesn't really matter. What were they smoking? We could barely find one. It's potential, future potential, I guess. Activate Sonic Burst for every 5 triple attacks. See, like these things are not bad. It's really that she's limited to sword, right? Like, these effects, like, in a vacuum are not bad. Green Knight with sword. Oh no. Don't give me hope. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't give me hope. It doesn't do anything on its own. Okay. Yet hard requires sword from MC. What does this do? Okay, that's not great. I have to fix these EMPs because I did these when I was a new player and I haven't used the character since. I'm pretty sure this is not good. Let me just double check. Leisha Grand EMP is... Oh wait, it changed. It changed. We don't know. I guess I'll keep it for now. You can get rid of the defense. She doesn't have GTA, right? So you need to get triple attack somehow. I just realized. What's this? There might be a wind character with a support ability coming in the future that gets treated as 3 characters worth. Wait, imagine if there's mariachi but for swords. Mariachi for swords? Hold up. We're cooking. Mariachi but for sword. The most common class in the game, or common proficiency in the game. Hold. Maybe there's something there, you never know. You don't know, chat. Stop that. It's not bad, okay? Hey, you know who has a bunch of robots with swords? Don't do that. Don't give me hope. Alright, here we go. Swords chat. 1, 2, 3. Where'd she go? 3. Wows. 1 sec. Can't put Raphael. Siete come along for the ride. And then, why did it have to be backline? Did it really need backline as well? Like, did we really have to make it backline too? Put Monica? Alright, sure. I'll put Monica. Did we really need backline? Alright, don't worry. We have Spartan who is sword as well, chat. We have Spartan. We're gonna go Zeph. Put that there. Alright, perfect. What are we fighting with this? Let's just go into Bennu, see what happens. No idea if it works or not. We actually have to turn off damage skills too, right? Because Leisha's... No, it's a red skill. We're good. Okay, thank God. At least they thought about that. I was thinking it wouldn't work in full auto. Wait, is that 1 button full team assassin on turn 1? Yes, but you need... you need to have 6 sword members in your party. I wonder what the echo is. Wait, I forgot to put Noir in the last one. Ignore that. We need something with more HP. Noir would consume it? Yeah, we would just turn it off. I think we would just turn it off. So she auto nukes every however many attacks. I think I'd give it. Actually, what was it looking like? Yeah, it is mostly NA still. Why am I not using the filter? I don't know. Do I not have... Okay, we'll just use that, it's fine. Good enough. Nuke felt kind of weak. It wasn't very high, but I don't have skill stuff. So do keep that in mind, I guess. Gains. Do we find something else? Give us more HP. You? I've already done it. Also, I don't think it would work very well in that raid. There's not much with more HP, honestly. Okay, good night. Good night, Anakin. I wonder if you can cut a turn. No, I can't do that anyways because we have Ruination. It doesn't count those that allow any proficiency. Like time? I'm not sure, but I don't think you want to do that anyways. What do you mean? What would be the best M3 weapon? I go over that in my most recent video on YouTube. It's like what to pick. Give that video a look. That's sort of fun. Okay. Is she a Volfrid support bot? I don't even know if I'd say that. It's mostly Volfrid just does more damage the more sword characters there are. But yeah, I guess her being a sword character that does things is good here. Hello, is it fine to skip this story until chapter 12? Will I miss much story? The good thing here is that it will give you a summary, actually. So if you care about the story, when you skip to chapter 12, there will be a summary that pops up. They give you, like, the things that you need to know. Alright, going back to bed. Goodbye. What does this look like? Does it have animated stuff? Oh, it is. Ah, look at that. Oh, cool. You can see the enforcers, Volfrid behind. You can always watch the story from journal, but if the objective is Academy, just enjoy it. You'll just be skipping story. No, I think it's fine to swiftly sail if you want to get there quicker. Honestly, I think swiftly sail does a good job. And to be honest, early Granblue, it's like... basically, it's do whatever you want to do. Like, some people enjoy early Granblue. Like, I was watching a new player enjoy early Granblue yesterday as well. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. If you find like early Granblue is a bit of a slog, then it's fine to swiftly sail. I don't think we should be encouraging one either way or the other. I think it's important to just explain that skipping in Granblue actually gives you summaries. So yeah. Is there a wiki page that shows animated? No. No, but actually does it show? Let me see. Hold up. I don't think there's a wiki page that says everything. Like as in like who has an animated home screen. But that's probably something we should do. But basically it's any Grand that released past Siegfried, including Siegfried, and all the early Grands as well. Early Grands meaning up to like, I forget who was the latest one after Leisha. Is Leisha the latest one? But yeah. So basically all the story Grands, so Rakam, Catalina, Eugen, those guys. I really don't like that for Leisha. You have to pull the most recent Wind Grand. Do event missions for more scratches. Oh, is there more scratches? I mean, Volfrid is currently the best sword character, but I think it's fine.
道を開きます。一気に攻めましょう。そこ、ここだ。そこ、ここだ。はっはっ。せいせいせいはっはっはっえいはっせいはっはっせいはっせいせい。
Have I seen this? Probably not. We were busy reading story until a moment ago. What did I think of part 3? I enjoyed it. Oh, the two bottom swords, no, they're permanent weapons. They're noir weapons, actually. Monica Wolford, do it. And Wolford has to come out. But yeah, a team would sort of look something like this, I think. Other than this, you would go what? Man, if this had Dispel, we could have done like Swan. I guess Wolford dispels, I suppose. Like, let's pretend you don't have a romp to play around with. And you would do what? Just do this. I need my second thing, honestly. I feel like I've forgotten a weapon, but it's fine. No, but I have skill damage. I think there are enough sword characters, but obviously if you want the best results, then you need the best ones, yeah. And the co-op. Oh yeah, let me check the Proculus thing in a moment. Let's see. I forgot about the skill. This one. Did forget about that. Can I put Beast Fang? I don't think it lets me, right? Oh no, it does. I forgot. Honestly, yeah, I think for this you would want to do Exo. Exo makes more sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, something like this. I love that he went Super Saiyan Rose and we went Super Saiyan Blue. I wish Volfritz nuked it more. Sort of fun. Alright, let me watch this properly this time. Getting flurry on the assassin's nice. Oh wait, they didn't click assassin until the next turn. Probably for the Leisha buff, I guess. Not because of the Vesusia. No, but that doesn't matter, right? And they just saved it on turn 1. I think it's better to just use it turn 1, I don't know. Because you have the Vesusia buff here. Like the wild flurry I'm talking about. Blue Knight Alicia, yeah. Imagine if future Monica FLB supports Pam Alicia instead of new Alicia. I mean, honestly, any good sword character synergizes, so. Yeah. The only spear axe is Romp, right? That spear axe is Spartan. Sorry. I think it's the only good one. And I don't think Berserker's worth what Romp does. Wait for Night Origin Saber Spear. Funnily enough, Night Origin might be better than Lancer. Upset but not surprised about Lancer. I think, okay, I think Lancer's fine, it's just I wanted it to be better in longer content. One of the skills, she has a S1 that does a debuff, which auto-activates every, 5 triple attacks by sword allies. Her S2 is a defensive buff, and then her S3 gives full team assassin, but it requires a resource. And she starts with that resource if you have 6 sword characters in your team. Now, one thing easy to forget is that Volfred fucking lasts for this many turns, which is pretty good. Yeah, no. Honestly, I think if Alicia S1 had Dispel, this would have gone absolutely nuts. Where do we grind EXP books? You don't really grind EXP books. You just get EXP by playing the game. It's a new battle style. Yes, it is. But there's her skills if you want to have a look. She gets blue armor from oging or by starting with 6 sword characters. I would like to see numbers on this too. It didn't feel insignificant there. So better to save 3 sands or use 3 for Lancer. It's hard to say without knowing what you have, but if you are that short on sands, I would maybe wait then. Because, I mean, we just don't know enough about... We have no information about Wizard Origin, actually. And I don't have a crystal ball I can look into to see the future, so... Oh, I didn't have judgment. I just realized, chat. Oopsie. Might be a good summon. You thought she'd be 100? Nope, just style change. It's the first time they've done it like this. I'm glad they put it on a red skill though. Hello, Captain. Thank you for the raid. Cap, what do you think about Octavia now? I am it feels like they might put another sword character in soon. No, but Octavia's katana, right? Is she sword? Is she sword or katana? The circle is complete. Holy shit, full circle. Oh, did it go from me to tech to Cap, then back to me? Seems to be a pirate. She can be both. I think she's something gun. Sword gun or katana gun is what I think. I think gun is part of her thing because of her lasers. Give Alaya her bestie. Summer tier seems nice for blue Leisha, one turn. I think you would just do Owlcat at that point. So you would do this. I think you just do Owlcat. But the thing is, it's a one-time assassin, so it's like effects that are one-time don't synergize very well with that, right? But yeah, I think this is what you would do. The problem is, right, we've added so many things just to sort of make this work. Is this worth clicking? I don't think it really matters, but like here, if I just go in and let's pretend we're doing a very short burst. It'd be click that into, I'll add one more button and then you add this. We need like, so that's 200 mil, right? 200 mil. Let's test. We go exact same team, but this time we go a real team. So a real low button team. So before we click two skills, one on MC, one on Leisha. So we'll click Galley on one and MC here to emulate the same number of clicks. I'm doing this because I'm curious, because this is not a rotation you do normally. Oh, I can put cuts backline. And then we can also put Raphael. Alright, let's see this one. Okay, it is more. It is more for the same amount of clicks. It is indeed more. Okay. What if we go less? Let's see, let's try this again. If we just say one button, we kick the MC. We do this. This is Summer Busted. $164 versus okay, you wouldn't actually do Apsaris for this, by the way. You wouldn't do Spartan if you're not clicking a button. But I guess that goes the same for the other team. Proculus. Is that just the like 3-turn FA? Yeah, I've watched that. We're good. How much damage was that? I wasn't looking. 148. Okay. Alright. Is this really what we're doing now? Wait, no, you're not a sword. We can't do you. I forgot. Wait. Well, I can't do Apsaris. No, it has to be... It has to be Spear Sword, which is only Spartan. It has to be 6 swords. We have no choice. I don't think Berserker wins, right? I mean, we'll try Berserker. I mean, there's no way this beats Romp, though. This isn't even worth testing. No. This isn't worth testing. Yeah, okay, so it has to be Spartan. We have to do Spartan. What does Origin mean? Origin is think of it like an uncap to that class, I guess. Oh, I did forget Judgment in these, to be fair. Go back. Because yeah, we don't need to gimp our grid no more. Amplify and Destroy Ultimate Seraphic is the same mod? Yes. I think you downplay that S3 at your peril, yeah. This is considering that we're using these characters, it's actually good. Turns out one-time assassin with the full team is still good. Like, at the end of the day, I guess like Volfrid is better Anilla. Leisha is the enabler, so you can say this is like Galleon. And so Noir's really the weak link here. Unless the boss is like below whatever HP. We need Palette. We need what is it? Night Origin. That's what we need. Anyways, I've been saying Octavia wins all week. Ew. Why am I even doing this? One more. Okay, whatever. Three level 5s for sword unit. Will be expensive. Which level 5, sorry? Oh, the artifact, yeah. Yes, I agree. You do so much less damage. Do I have guaranteed TM? 1.88, hold up. We just need a way to get rid of the splash. Now the splash is so bad. So what, you would click Leisha first then, right? We got MVP over fire.
行くぞ。
You have to manually press leash. Yes, that is annoying. There should be some abubs as well. So Yatima doesn't like water. Wait, what? Our crit rate's 12%. Great. Love that. Is this any good? Triple attack, damage thingamaboo. Which summons am I calling? I was calling Owlcat plus Bastard. Is what I was doing, but I feel like this is the only way you can get this to work. It's sort of fun though. Or it's cool that it works. Sorry. You want my Baha to try? No, it's fine. Like, we're already clicking a lot of buttons for something like this. See, because like we should be attacking now, but we're still refreshing. As an example, right? We need to cut the Molon, and we also need to cut the we need to cut Molon and we need to cut Yatima. But if we do those things, we just have no damage. Like, what was the Elo setup again? I think the Elo was like... Elo for win, sorry, is like... It was like 1+1 or something, I forget. Hello, I just finished the event. Welcome. Elo is busted into... Yeah, it's busted 1 button. Like, that's just a lot better. But yeah, just being able to attack an extra time on MC is just too important. It doesn't matter that we can give Assassin to everybody. And for PBHL I'm talking about, by the way. If LO had sword, smiley face, then maybe. Yeah, I think full auto with Volfrid. At the moment. At the moment, just full auto with Volfrid is what I'm thinking. Do you think she has potential to HL? I don't think she brings that much to HL. Like, she has 1 debuff. The Earth Switch is... I don't think it's needed. And her S3 doesn't really do much for HL other than provide you some extra hits. So it's mainly 1 debuff. I think if this was an auto dispel, we might have been talking. But the fact that it's locked to Saber makes it hard to justify too. So no, I don't think so. Not as of right now, but yeah, I don't see it. At the moment, what I'm thinking is just sort of fast bursty FAs, like what we were doing with Bennu. That's what I'm thinking. What we did with Bennu, basically that. You have to give up a lot. For some things, unfortunately. Have I tested the new star for Alicia? For Alicia, yes, I have. How is it? I think she fits well with Volfrid. She also benefits from having sword allies in your team. So, like Volfrid, you want to stack sword members. Basically, I think her signature ability is this one, which gives your team one-time assassin with Echo. But to be able to use it on turn 1, you need 6 sword characters on your team. So your party needs to be all sword. So you stack sword characters, use this in FA, and then I think it's for fast, bursty FAs with Volfrid at the moment. I wonder if they'll work around this if the OG style gets FLB. I am not... I personally don't think she's getting an FLB, ever. That's what I think. I feel like leash is quite underwhelming. I don't think I would say that. I disagree with that. What is this? Dark? Do I have to? Let's just use Alicia. He hates Alicia. No. Look, I'm using Alicia often. I'm gonna do this once we don't care enough. But no, I think if you think Leasha's bad or underwhelming, I think that's an understatement, honestly. Glory's on the menu. I forgot about Glory. Yeah, even Glory might be fine. Do I pick her as a spark from my step up? Who else is there? Hopefully Leisha gets the same treatment like Super Sidana. Saber character's sub effect. Oh. No, I did not mean to come into this. Oh well. A second Luo Fist Quivira or just another pianist. Alright, that's a scratcher ticket, right, chat? You gonna use your scratches today? I used one already. Oh wait, no. I got 2. 3 for doing 10 raids. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's do it. Got a haircut and they somehow fucked up short regular hair. Oh no. You don't miss haircuts? Is that my 5th one? Nope, one more. clicked the wrong route. Design-wise, which is my favorite? Astral? Mika. Mika for sure. Alright, let's go here. Let's go Ratcha. Try your luck. Here we go, chat. Siegfried? Nah, there's no way. Nah, there's no way. It's berries. Do not give me Dama. Don't give me that either. Don't need that. Stop. Stop. Give me pity at least. No, berries. 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 I don't get pity. No matter what happens, I don't get pity. Give me the wind fry then. At least give me the wind fry. Alright. Again. That's not a good card either. I'm sorry. Awful card. Not Lucy. Not meta. Not meta, not meta. Do not give me meta. Stop. Silver moons. Yes, silver moons. Silver. Okay, thank God. Alright, I believe that's pity. Okay, we're gonna bait me with Lucy as well. Alright, we did get one. Nice. Okay, go again. Has anyone seen that Mistral Elo Sussy setup going out? No, I haven't. Eternal Getaway? Pots. Gold Moon. I will take Gold Moon. Gold Moon. We will take that. That's... Hello, Yiki Anima. Place your bets. Right now. Anima, Gold Moon, Pots, Feather. Gold Moon, wows. We got the moon. 2 moons. We take those. Alright, we have 3 pity tickets. And we need 5. I thought I had more pities. I guess not. Oh wait, no, it's over here. That's where it went. I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I had more. Okay, so we still need 1 more. We still need 1 more. No, you're fine. Let me check my missions. How are we doing on this? I've just been doing daily FAs where I don't daily FA. Yeah, my Anni ads are in a dire state. I haven't been doing M3s because a lot of my M3 FAs are fucked up by my other ones. I haven't done dragons a single time. Oh my god. Time to FA everything. You keep getting those Dama? I do. It's so bad. Old Leisha gets live 2D home screen. That's nice. Feels so bad getting scam earrings, yeah.
束の間の平穏を享受しようか。
Bada. We have to do all. I've been mainly FAing just Odious and CCW and things like that, but those aren't on the missions. I think they should put those on the missions. Chat thoughts. Just because I can do it. Yeah, put Odious in. Good take. I'd rather do that than Enians. Icy hates new players. Can't believe you would say that. Just join and one punch. I have some YouTube comments. Ask me FA, let's quickly answer some, huh? I already have all the Zodiacs. What should I do? Are there any useful weapons? Wait, no. This one. Last time we had roulette, I tried to save my pulls. I lost them all, so I think I'll stick to just using pulls I get right away. Fair enough. Are there any useful weapons? Not really. Sidala Fist has seen some use in the past, but I haven't seen it at all recently. What do they mean? As in, like, they probably wanted to log in or like do their pulls after Gala, but then like maybe they have a time zone that doesn't align very well and then they just forgot to do it or something, which means that they lost, like they didn't do their pulls, is what I imagine. Like I can definitely see that, right? Like if banner change happens like on your, like during your work hours and then you miss it because like you just get wrapped up in work or something. May I ask, what does it mean to main an element in this game? I was under the impression that you need a working team of each element to access all the content, save for, I guess, non-element, which aren't that many and are relegated to the endgame. I'm not a new player, but I'm rather lost with the progression of the game, regardless. For me, maining an element really just means that I invest more of my resources into it. For instance, I will save sparks and ignore save sparks for the new wind things they release and ignore other elements. For this, I will ignore any. I will tend to place less priority on banners that don't introduce new things. I also save my bars or sunstones for things that will help improve my wind teams as well. I think if you're done with M3s, you can start working on the harder raids, but honestly, it's important to note that part of progressing, part of becoming a better player in Grand Blue is also knowing when and when not to pull. This will help with progression too. Hey guys, when I try to log into my browser account, I don't have the usual mobile here. Yeah, so you have to go manually to game.grandbluefantasy.jp. As far as I know. Is that correct, chat? I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm pretty sure you have to like directly go to that now. So give that a try. Is it advisable to use anniversary ticket on Oral Logic or Vesusia? You can't. Can't. Discord, but only you, because I only trust you. Wow. Oh, I see it works that way. Thank you so much. No worries. Yeah, they changed the URL is what happened. So things are a little different now. Wamdus's dragon form voice is so fun. You still haven't started the anniversary event? All the parts are out now, so I recommend it. Why is the Spotify widget just broken? I don't know. I don't know, I see. But, chat room, I'm gonna end. I am gonna end. I'm gonna give my voice a rest. We are gonna host somebody. I see Genozad's playing again. We're gonna raid Genozad. We're gonna go do that. You simply cannot do that. I'm gonna do what I want. Alright. Anyways, they're checking out the game for the first time. They'll probably ask. Well, not the first time. They were playing yesterday. But it looks like they enjoyed it enough to return. We'll go say hi. I was in their chat yesterday too, and they were asking me things, so... Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I will be back tomorrow at 9 AM JST, so I'll catch you guys later, okay? Thanks for hanging out. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Spotify account linking is premium feature, so broke it. Oh. Okay, weird. All right. Catch you guys later. Goodbye.